you don't learn in your classrooms and in your lecture halls. Sri Lanka is at a crucial stage in its evolution as a society and a country. And for far too long, our academic institutions have concentrated on churning out erudite, capable young men and women who are qualified in certain fields of study. Young children who enter schools, they're taught to do mathematics, they're taught literacy. But at times, value-based education has taken a back seat. And sports, apart from the lessons that we learn at home, the examples we have as our teachers, our lecturers, our friends, icons in society, global leaders, plays a large part in shaping you as human beings. We all like to think that we are people of principles, strong values, a good moral compass, and we are honor-bound to do the right thing. I would like to take you back to the words and the example that Senior Professor Amarasen has set before you of the football match. Now, no one likes to lose. Everyone likes to win. But sports teaches you that at times, you have to accept both. And the greatest test of a human being is not the fact that you stick to your principles and values and your moral code when everything is fine and everything is to your advantage. The real measure is whether you can do the same when the world seems against you. When people of power or position are trying to put pressure on you. When you have a lot to lose, can you still have the courage to face them, look them in the eye, and stand your ground? It is a simple football match, but how you carry yourself in that moment of crisis, in that challenging situation, the decisions you make, not just at that moment, but how you accept the decisions made on your behalf, will tell a lot about who you are as people. This is not just about the University of Ruhuna, or Colombo, or Kandy, or wherever else. You have students from the north, the south, the east, the west, the center of our great country. And I would like you to take a moment to look at each other in this hall. Look to your right and look to your left. People who are sitting next to you are your brothers and sisters who you will meet again outside these university halls in real life situations. For far too long, we have used words like minorities. We have tried to divide each other by ethnicity and religion. But look at each other. Do you see a difference? Do you notice anything unusual? Or do they look like yourself? But they also carry the same hopes, same dreams, same aspirations, same ambitions. Forget the words that divide you. Make a decision today in this hall where you are spending time laying a foundation for your lives to change your mindset. This is a sports day. Yes, university is fun. Yes, it takes a lot of hard work. Yes. But it is nothing compared to what you will face outside in the real world. In the epic poem Rubaiyat, Omar Khayyam says, of the myriads or the many who before us have passed the door of darkness through, not one returns to tell us of the road which to discover we must travel to. You will learn from your lecturers, you will learn from friends, seniors, family members. You will learn of their experiences in similar fields. but you will have to continue this journey sometimes on your own, by yourself. For that you need conviction, that who you are as a person is the best that you can be. One of the greatest lessons that I have learned in my life, in sport and beyond, is when I was told never to confuse your skill with your identity. You can become anyone you want. A doctor, a lawyer, accountant, the traditional jobs that our parents used to push on in, an actor, a sportsman, a computer engineer, software engineer, inventor, entrepreneur, whatever it may be. That is what you do. That is not who you are. Never introduce yourself in company by what you do. Always by who you are. Because who you are will impact not only your life, but the lives of each other. Everyone who is seated here is in partnership with each other and in partnership with your country and with your society. How you live the next few years of your life can and will determine sometimes the future of our country and the future of the generations that will follow you, not just into universities, but into life. You have a great responsibility, and this is where you prepare yourself to ensure that you do your duty by yourselves, your families, and your country. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to be. Start now. Start with each other. Stand strong, stand firm on your values and your convictions. Do not compromise who you are. Because who you are, by what I've seen today, is glorious. You've achieved so much during these games, but that is nothing compared to what you can and will achieve in the next years of your life. So smile, be happy, talk to each other. Whether you speak the language or not, try and connect. Open your hearts, open your minds. Live life without fear of your neighbor. Live life to the fullest, enjoy it, celebrate it, but celebrate it together. When you do, you become great. Society becomes great, and Sri Lanka becomes great. That is my wish for all of you, and I thank you once again for inviting me today. I'm very humbled and I'm very thankful.